What is good? What is good, everybody? It's your boy Cam. And now, so today I just want to talk about the Mavs versus the Memphis Grizzlies post game from last night, and they actually came out with a dub. And so now the Mavs are now on a 5 game winning streak. After as a fact, the Mavs were actually were up 10 for a little bit, and then ended up going up 3 at halftime, but got outscored 38-22 in the third quarter and had 7 turnovers. And it was honestly the worst third quarter I think I've seen the Mavericks all season so far. And then going into the fourth quarter with 10 minutes left, the Mavericks were actually down 15 with 10 minutes left in the game, and then came back and ended up winning by 5 points against the Memphis Grizzlies. And that was the best. This is the first time I've seen the Mavericks ever come back big like this in the fourth quarter, and this was very, very impressive. The Mavericks coming off the dub like this. So I do want to give you some of the stats from the Mavericks. Luka Doncic had 37 points. P.J. Washington finished with 18. Derek Lively finished with 17. Spencer Dinwiddie finished with 16. Daniel Gafford finished with 11, and then Kyrie Irving finished with 10 points. And Kyrie Irving actually had a pretty bad game last night. This is the first rough game he's had so far this season, but it's okay. But everybody has rough games. I mean, Luka Doncic was off to a sluggish start when he didn't play in the preseason, but now he's starting to pick it up ever since he came back from his wrist injury. And he did pick up a tech last night just because he waved the officials off. I think it was really silly to give a tech for that. I mean, most officials I don't even care. I mean, if I was an official, I wouldn't even care if a player waves me off. But I mean, they want to do that. That's just what it is. But I just think the refs are just too sensitive to everything now these days, and that's why it's hard to watch the NBA sometimes, just because how the officials ref the game now, especially for the NBA. But it's all good because the Mavericks picked up the win, and now there's a 5 game winning streak. So I'm so proud of them, and still got lots of work to do. So actually, they shot 68% from the free throw line last night, which was not good. Yeah, because we can't have that when we play against tougher teams. We gotta hit our free throws. Because the Grizzlies found us a lot in that last night's game, and it's even crazy. So the Mavericks went 30 for 44, and on the free throw line, which is crazy because I've never heard a team making 30 free throws or just being sent to the line more than 30 times. That's ridiculous. But we gotta hit those too. But luckily we was able to still come out with the dub. And Spencer Dinwiddie came out big in the fourth quarter, just like he did against the Atlanta Hawks. He was just on fire. And I mean, Quentin Grimes had 8 points, but he had a little rough game, but that's all right. But again, others have stepped up whenever someone's having a rough game. But Najee Marshall was out with an illness last night still, and hopefully we get him back tomorrow night against the Washington Wizards. We should get the win, and we just gotta stay locked in and get ready for tomorrow. But honestly, and I think Klay Thompson actually had a rough game last night too. He only had 4 points, but he actually is on minutes restriction. I found out. Jason Kidd says he's only going to be playing 20 minutes for quite a while, but it's all right. I think what they're trying to do is save Klay Thompson fight for the playoffs and stuff, and I think which is really smart, especially he's getting older now. We definitely need to give him one more ring before he retires, but it's gonna take one game at a time. We just go from there. They just keep playing the way they're playing. We're gonna accomplish big goals. But we've got to work on these turnovers. Just not turn the ball over so freaking much. Just that's what hurt us in that third quarter. But, yeah, but John Morant was just unguardable that last night. No one could stop him from going to the rim and everything, and he couldn't be stopped. And Marcus Smart actually took some good charges last night. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA. Is my thing, and he actually won Defensive Player of the Year that one year when he was with the Boston Celtics before he came to Memphis. And Marcus Smart is actually from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I remember watching him play when he was a senior in high school at Marcus, and he won a state back-to-back when he was a junior and senior at Marcus High School. And I'm glad he made it to the league, and I love watching him play, and I respect him so much. But the Grizzlies have a good team, and they shoot the ball really well. And Jaren Jackson Jr. was playing real well last night too. And Derek Lively was just going off in the paint last night, making dunks, making alley oops and everything. He did a hell of a job. And I'm good thing that he's back from his injury, and as long as we can stay healthy, we'll be good. And now, there's another big thing I also want to talk about. So the Mavs actually qualified to play in the in-season tournament knockout. So they'll be having their quarterfinal game on Tuesday night against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they actually have to travel to Oklahoma City since they're the number 1 seed and we're the number 4 seed. This is actually a single elimination game, so whatever happens. But again, a bigger accomplishment we're trying to achieve is winning a championship more than winning the in-season tournament championship. I don't get why they're doing in-season tournament thing now. I really don't understand why they're doing that, and I know for a fact it's awful money, but I just don't get. I just don't see a need for an in-season tournament, but. Whatever happens it is what it is. We just have to move on. Just continue to play our regular season games and just trying to accomplish the goal we're trying to accomplish. That's just what I gotta say. But it'll be a good matchup, and I expect it to be a very, very tough one. So actually, the Thunder got Alex Caruso back now, and they finally have Isaiah Hartenstein now and back from his injury. When he was being out for like 5 to 6 weeks, and now. The Thunder are looking even stronger now that Isaiah Hartenstein is back. He's been playing pretty well since Chet Holmgren is supposed to be out for like 8 to 10 weeks. And I just hate to see a guy go down with an injury like that. And they have to be out for so long. But again, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they definitely have guys that step up like big time. They still be playing well without their centers. And they're so quick and fast, and they just they're able to get to the paint, and they gave us some foul trouble that against when we played them the first time in Oklahoma City, and when they didn't have Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, and the guys that didn't play a lot actually they stepped up big time when we first met the Oklahoma City Thunder, but. Now Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein back, it's gonna be even. A tougher competition, but I believe we'll be ready. But as long as we have our guys stay healthy and everything, we definitely gonna be all right. Well, we definitely need Najee Marshall back by next week on Tuesday when we play the Oklahoma City Thunder for the in-season tournament game against the Thunder. But I just hope Najee Marshall feels better. He's been sick for quite a while, and then again, there's a bug going around the team right now. It's just. I'm trying to figure out what's causing these players to get sick and everything, and again, this is the time of year, the flu and stuff be going around, and I'm not sure if they ate stuff that was bad, and I'm just not sure, but everything will be all good, and tomorrow night, we just need to lock in, get ready for the Washington Wizards. They haven't even won a game within a month now. Which is crazy. They actually lost real bad against the Cleveland Cavaliers that Tuesday night. And tomorrow night is Daniel Gafford's return to the Washington Wizards, but he only played for about 3 seasons, I would say. He actually played for the Washington Wizards before, and then he ended up playing for the Chicago Bulls. But I expect the Wizards to come out ready to come out and fight and ready to play, because this is Daniel Gafford used to play with them, and I expect Kyle Kuzma to really go off tomorrow night against us. And they have the number 2 pick, Alex Sarr, and he's actually pretty good right now. But I think the Wizards just need some veteran guys, and they only won like 2 games. The only teams they beat was the Atlanta Hawks, and it's just that's insane. But we definitely got to get that done tomorrow, so we just need to be ready to go. That's just what it is. So after the Washington Wizards, they take on the Toronto Raptors, which should be another dub. We don't have a tough game until next week on Tuesday, which is the Thunder, like I was saying earlier. And I think, and they also have Jonas Valanciunas, who actually signed a 3-year deal with the Washington Wizards, which was really crazy, because I honestly thought they'll be a little better, but no, it turns out they're worse than they were from last year. They actually, the Washington Wizards was about to move to Virginia, like in 2027, and now they're actually made it a deal to stay in Washington D.C. and their at least is up at the Capital One Arena until 2050. But I actually got some family members who actually stay in Washington D.C. Some of them are Washington Wizards fans, and my cousin told me that don't sleep on my Wizards. I'm like, y'all are freaking terrible. The way y'all are playing right now, it's like, and when he told me that, I'm like, y'all just got whooped by the Boston Celtics at y'all's place. The Boston Celtics are the best team in the league. But my cousin was just messing with me, but it's all good. He just gave me love. But hopefully we can get the dub and we can blow out the Wizards. And then definitely want to shut my cousin up, who is in Washington D.C. right now. So definitely excited for tomorrow night, and hopefully my family will be ready for that game tomorrow. Definitely got some stuff to say to them after, and hopefully we beat them. That includes my podcast for today. I will see you on the next one, and y'all have a blessed day, and go Mavs.